We're back live, ladies and gentlemen. And I have to tell you, if I would have known that Belita was part of this song, I remember playing this for some ladies back in my day, and you all ought to remember this. And you heard when she came in, and she can really blow. Let's take a song. I mean,
okay.
Let's take a call.
Let's take a call.
Hi, you're on the air. Good evening. You're on the air with Belita Woods from Brainstorm.
Hey.
Good evening, Sister Belita, and how you doing, brother?
I'm good. How are you?
Just fine. You know, she is such a unique ingredient. I can see why George just loves her so much. You know, George, if it wasn't for George Clinton, I would never understand rap, because I wouldn't understand what they were trying to get to make somebody fight or entertain you. You know, and last time I saw him, all the rappers he had were very, very entertaining.
Yes.
So I really understand and really appreciate the unique ingredients that you add to the group.
That's cool.
You know, we got all the Aretha Franklins, the Dionne Warwick.
No.
All right.
She's a unique ingredient.
A lot of people say
a whole new dimension.
And she's sweet as can be. You know, she was the first lady.
It's so transparent. That's the thing. You know, it's a really unique ingredient. She really adds to Funkadelic Parliament's whole structure. And I saw her at she came down to Burt's one time and sat in.
She's at Burt's every week, right,
every
Belita?
Sunday with Misty Love on Celebrity Night.
Oh, well, I've been, you know, I'm in South Carolina 5 years.
Oh, you're watching us online then, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm watching you in Detroit now, but I just haven't been back to Burt's that much. But the last time I saw Belita Woods was at Burt's.
I have to tell you, Belita, tell everybody, we didn't mention this, the award you just won last Sunday.
Oh, I wrote a song, some musical vocals for a too-short song called Getting It. Get it while the getting is good. And it went triple platinum. Unbelievable.
Triple platinum.
So I got a plaque from them, and they gave it to me at Burt's this past Sunday at Billy Wilson's birthday party, the Motown alumni, with Misty Love as well. She was with Kid Rock. She got hers from Kid. It was a wonderful experience, and I'm hoping to get a nice plaque for selling 3 million of my own CD.
Yes,
I'm working on right now.
We hope that is the case.
Me
We got a few more minutes.
Okay.
Let's play. What are we hearing next? We're going to hear another cut from you.
We're just going to hear a little of the Brainstorm. Then we're going to go right into the George Clinton
I
thing
think
now.
we should hear the George Clinton.
Yeah, we should hear George now.
Let's hear George.
Because we're talking George now.
We need to. Now, what's
The song is called Hollywood. It's about a little hustling girl on the streets, and it's Holly wants to go to California, Hollywood, if Holly could.
All right.
And this is George singing it at his #1 Nat King Cole best, and that's a joke.
San Diego Freeway northbound around Culver City, westward into Beverly Hills. You've gone Hollywood. I'm gonna look, I won't touch. Oh, it's live, but didn't think very much. Where they happen to be at tonight is Hollywood. As I stepped out on my front porch, for miles around I see Hollywood the way she once was, Hollywood the way she be. As I step back on my back terrace, amongst the pretty leaves on my lemon tree, San Fernando Valley way below, I'm heading to the east side of Hollywood. I'm stomping on the west side of Hollywood. I'm stepping to the north side of Hollywood. I'm stepping to the south side of Hollywood.
Holly wants to go to California. Hollywood is Holly. Holly, she belongs in California.
bourgeois. I think you continental, never know where you are. You've gone Hollywood. I was caught out on the beach without even a single piece of ID.
And the man said to me, so you know it's Hollywood.
I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this lady literally is a star, and I didn't realize it until she came into my business. We got to have her back. I also want to talk about real quick just some of the life with this party group that is second to none on this planet. You told me a story. Can we tell the story about the airplane trip?
Oh my gosh!
All right, let's tell them what happened on the airplane.
We're going to Aruba. Everybody's coming from different cities, and George is in the studio recording all night, maybe 3 nights in a row or so with D'Angelo guys out of New York and
Brown
D'Angelo. And yeah, brown sugar, babe. And he didn't get that bath. He didn't get that P-Funk shower. And he jumped on the flight going to Miami. And as soon as he sat down, he went to snoring.
In first class.
First class, snoring, got the smell on him. He's funky. And they said, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Clinton, this will not happen. You have to get off this plane because your BO, your body odor, just devastated the whole plane when he walked and fell back like, oh, it's okay. And he was like, I don't feel bad. I don't smell nothing. I was like, you live with it. And they put him off the plane. So we had to wait for him to come in. We getting ready to go do the Aruba thing, waiting on, ready to get the second flight. Say they put George on the plane. I said, why? Because he stank. I was like, stop it. You mean he was funky? And that's legal.
I got to admit, I've never heard of a case like this, but only George.
Yeah,
we want to have you back,
please,
to say the least, and maybe the minister will get him on, or maybe bring some other people on from George. And George comes to the station.
And on May 18th, there will be a dedication parade for John Conyers, and we're changing the boulevard to John Conyers Boulevard. And George will be on a float, I'll be on a float, and Mr. Conyers will be with us.
Where's the parade starting from?
I have no idea, but I know it's going down the boulevard.
All right, so George...
May 18th.
George is close with Conyers because they both have music dedication at heart. They both want to work with the youth and bring it into the schools. One jazz and the other one writing skills and what have you. And just real quick, the other gentleman was talking about rap and what he did, but really the last poets really were the real first introduction into real revolutionary rap. When they were trying to make a difference than just slinging gangster stuff.
Right.
It was all purposeful rap. I just wanted to say, not to take anything away from George.
Okay.
How many groups did he offshoot? The Parliaments, the Funkadelics?
The Brides. George is like the maker of the joy of music. He always says, I never tell anybody no when it's time to go on stage. You can't come up here. Everybody's allowed to funk. You got people jumping onto the stage, the rock and roll kids, and he says, don't put them off. Leave them up there.
Does George own his own music?
Yes, he does.
Mostly all of it?
Yes, mostly all of it. And we all write in the band, and he's the most wonderful person to work for, and he's smart as a whip. He may look crazy, but he's very well-read and very intelligent.
And we won't tell everybody his age, but you can guess, and I pretty much know his age. No, we don't want to say. And he looks great for his age.
Yes, he does.
All right, we're gonna. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you and meeting you, and you're so sweet, and we're all glad to have her here, right, Gabe?
And I love this place.
Thank you.
I want to say hi to Orthea Barnes. I did her show not too long ago with.
I called her. I called her. She called me back.
Yeah.
What about the Contours?
They were on her show, and Joe Pep from the Undisputed Truth, which will be here in the morning.
Do you know that I heard that the Temptations were supposed to get the big hit that the Undisputed Truth did?
I heard.
That was supposed to be their song, and they turned it down, but that's history.
Isn't that love?
Belita Woods.
Thank you.
From Brainstorm, a single artist, a writer, with George Clinton, and she's still doing it, and she's getting awards. She's coming back. She's going to be on more shows. She's not going to be a stranger here.
That's right.
And I'm sorry I couldn't get to all the calls. The phone was off the hook.